Hey guys, and welcome to PJ's Coin Capers. So today I want to have a look at lamination errors, and it's something that I've been asked about many times, and many of you have sent photos of different coins with, what is technically post-mint damage and not necessarily a lamination error. So I just wanted to probably go through a few of these coins and show you some examples of lamination errors. Each of the coins in front of us here do have some form of error on them in relation to a lamination error. Some of them in varying degrees. They're not all up the right way, but there are little bits of laminating parts of the coin that are starting to peel off on a lot of these, and I'm guessing if they were left in circulation for longer, some of those laminations would actually grow or be better looking ones. But yeah, a lot of these sort of coins you might sort of go through and just sort of, I don't know, put them back into circulation because you think that they're just damaged or scratched. But I suppose I want to show you a few examples of laminations. Now I'll just talk about the cause. So a lamination is essentially the top part of the coin actually peeling off. Okay, so these coins are made from metal, and initially this metal is in a block, and eventually someone comes along and they roll it out to become a sheet or a coil. And prior to that process, when they're still in the block form, in that stage of manufacture, gas bubbles actually get caught in the block. Okay, it's called a billet. And what happens is that once it gets rolled out, the gas bubbles get squashed and they get pushed around a bit, and eventually at some stage later on, through wear and tear and those kind of things, a lamination will occur. So essentially the gas bubble will cause a weakness in the laminate of the coin, and we end up with this particular type of error. So I thought we'd just have a look at, I've pulled a few aside that are at varying degrees. So you might see a minor thing like we do here on this 1967 coin. So I think I've spoken about it a number of times where you'll get coins and they've got like these stripes going across them. They are certainly weak areas within the coin's planchet. So like if we just zoom in on this one, you'll see it probably a little bit more detail, exactly what I'm talking about there. And it looks like a scarring going across the coin. Okay, so this one here, this one's a fairly mild one, but you can just see, depending on the way I hold it up, you can just see where the laminate is starting to crack and break away. So this type of error has nothing to do with a die crack or anything like that. Okay, so I've seen people refer to these as die cracks. No, they're not die cracks. This is a lamination crack as such. So if we grab a few other ones, so this is a 50-cent coin. I probably find the best ones on the 50-cent coins. So that's a fairly obvious one right there. That one's on a 1972. Got a 10-cent coin here on a 1966. Let's grab some more examples. This is a little bit better, this one's quite a nice one on a 75. You can clearly see the lamination error going across here. Look at the other side. There's a little bit going on here as well, you can see. So this coin's got a few issues. There's another one. You can see those sort of stripes I was talking about on this one in particular, even up through here, and certainly you can see where the laminate has cracked there. Not sure if there's anything else going on the other side of this one. So varying degrees of lamination errors can be found, so they're well worth looking out for. I'll just go through a few more. It's quite a nice one, this one. I like the look of this one with the multiple cracks going through here. If you hold it on different angles, you can hit the light in it in different ways. But so these things here, that's probably one of my favorite ones. I do have another 66 here, which is quite a nice one. Unfortunately, it's not a wavy. So these things do hold more value than the value on the actual coin. Here's a 5-cent one. Very difficult to find 5-cent ones. I really struggle to find them, and I think I've only probably got a couple out of this whole lot that are 5-cent ones. Certainly on the 10-cent ones, 20-cent, 50-cent on the larger coins, and very, very rarely would I find them on $2 coins. So this is certainly one of my favorite ones as well. Just the way it's not just purely a straight line, it's got the real jagged edge to it there. So it's quite a nice find, that one. And I've also got a nice 50-cent version as well, which is that one there, and that's a great crack as well. Also on a 72, so you will find them on a lot of the older coins. So well worth, when you're checking, make sure you're looking for these types of errors. Value wise, it's a little bit difficult to say. From what I've seen, and it really does, price does determine how good a crack it is. So in, say, I looked at some examples of sold figures on eBay just before, and if I have a look at some of these, say something like that, look, a lot of them you've been sort of getting around that sort of $5 per coin, and it really doesn't matter what coin it is. So it could be a 5-cent, could be a 10-cent. They'll be still worth around the $5 mark. These guys here, I've seen something decent like this, and say with that dollar coin I had before, decent sort of lamination errors like this, they can fetch $20, $30 each, which is quite remarkable. So don't look at these coins as if they're just purely damaged coins. Familiarize yourself with what actually is a lamination error coin and keep those, because yes, there certainly is some extra value, and there are people who do like to collect these kinds of errors, and they certainly will want to try and collect lamination errors from each of the years if possible. So if, say, this 1997 $1 coin is a rare collectible coin that multiple people want, then auctioning this might be the best option. It's a bit, I don't know which ones are the rare ones, and I don't necessarily collect them for that purpose. I just collect them because they are worth more than face value, to be honest. So look out for them. Take a look at eBay, see what's on for sale currently, and you'll have a better understanding of what actual lamination errors are. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and we'll have another video for you soon.